what we can do is, instead of driving your arm through, we need to make sure that your head is actually back in this position. And I'm going to get into this next time, and this next thing is your head stays over that back foot for as long as you can and doesn't come forward. So I want you to move back to this line, holding that posture. That's what's going to minimize your head rotation, head movement, and displacement, and you're going to rotate with your chest better instead of just throwing with your arm. So good thing is when you fix that, you're going to increase your velocity. The bad thing is you're not doing it right now. So we have time. You're young, and you're able to really improve this. All of the drills that I'm going to give you, all the arm care and the bands are going to really help with this. So that moves us. So the posture, I need you to lock in that posture and stay back. This is stacking. So like I said before, you're doing a great job of stacking and staying back. I think you separate your hands a little bit too early, and your arm gets up way too early. Your arm's already getting up, and you're not even planted. So I want to plant, and then it's up, so that, see that delay. You should be driving your chest through it, but that front knee is really taking away all of that energy that you could have driven with your chest. So that front knee is a problem with your chest. So you fix that front knee, you also fix your chest. So we need to stack better with your upper body and just stay back for a longer period of time. So stacking is a weakness, and you'll see it on the video library. It'll be a lot easier for you to see all of those worked out. All right. So stacking needs to work. Your lower half's pretty good. I think your upper body needs to work, and your timing, you need to hold on to that ball for a little bit longer. That's going to help you generate more force and rotate with your chest. I think that's why you're not rotating as fast as you could, because your arm comes up way too early. So let's look at the front glove. Front glove, you can see right here it drops straight down. Looks good. And I want it to rotate this way as much as you can and displace that front glove. But you rotate, you kind of stop as you rotate, and that inhibits and it stops that back side from coming through faster. Your chest isn't as rotational as it should be, and your hips should have already done that, but you were really late with your hips and late with your chest. So a lot of that has to do with your front knee and keeping your back leg straight and driving through that. So, all right. So front glove definitely needs work. Front glove dropping too low. You're not rotating as well as you could. Let's look at chest extension. Right here, you're at 35 degrees, and once you increase your knees to this level, you're going to be able to, let's see here, I'd like you to get to about 50 degrees, but you're going to have to make sure that that front knee comes back and allows for room for the upper body to drive to that chest, all while maintaining this back leg straight. So all of those drills are pretty explicit of what you need to do. You just need to work on it, 4 to 5 drills every other day. You're gonna find some huge improvement with that front knee. That's gonna help that chest extension. So chest extension is definitely a weakness of yours, but it has a lot to do with your front knee. All right, let's look at you have a little bit of a high elbow here. Let's see if I can measure it exactly. You're about 67 degrees, so it's a little bit elevated here. 191 degrees. Let's see here. So basically 11 degrees. It's just a little bit elevated, but the reason why it's elevated is because you separate your hand too early and the arm stays up, and so it has nowhere to go but up. So I've got to get some better timing, hold on to that ball a little bit longer. So you do have an elevated distal humerus, which is called a high elbow. And the last one that we're going to talk about is external rotation. So this is layback right here. Pretty good layback off of there. But you can see where your arm goes. It goes right outside of that instead of driving through. Part of that is the chest. Part of that is the chest. Part of that is the front knee. But that hand goes outside of that elbow. It's less efficient, and it's not all staying together, and there's no body behind it. So we want to put that body behind it. That'll allow you to rotate better and minimize your arm drag, and to be able to put that body behind it, it's going to reduce injuries as well. So as a recap, power to the back leg could improve. Front knee, the front angle of your front knee is too low. That affects the chest extension, which affects the front glove as well. The front glove is affected. The stacking needs to get better out of your upper half. You need to hold on to the ball a little bit longer. Let's just practice holding on to the ball and separate, because you need a better shoulder blade pinch. And chest extension, you got a high elbow and arm fly out. So I know it seems like a lot. Really, everyone has some pretty typical things that they've got to work on, and it's just going to be attention to detail of doing the small things, and you're going to see a huge improvement in your career. So thanks for being a part of 212 Athlete. I'll talk to you soon.